All right, shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. All right, like to first and foremost, give all praises to the Most High, whose name is Yahawah, Ba'Shem, Yahawashi, Ba'Shem, Rukah Kadash. All right, and greetings to the 12 tribes. Give me this sign, brother. The water, I appreciate you. Greetings to the 12 tribes of Israel, my brothers. All right, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Indians going back on your father's side, all right?
That's right.
Of the house of David, shalom to thee, my dear brothers. And shalom and double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David that come in sincerity and truth, all right? And taught us his word. But Yahawah is dealing with them according to the house of David. That means those are the brothers that come in sincerity and truth, shalom. All right? So we're going to we're going to stop this lesson off on the book of Hebrews, all right? How important it is to have faith in this walk, all right? Faith is what's going to get us salvation, all right? Ultimately, that faith is everything, all right? But faith has to be given to you by Yahawah and Yahawashi, all right? This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and verse 1. Yo, these bees, man. These bees on there, they mad, bro. Sam. All right, so this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1. It reads, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right, so faith is, you have to have, the Most High Yahawashi has to put the Spirit upon you first and foremost. All right, and you get the Spirit upon you by the first what? The fear of Yahawashi, all right? Right. And to have the fear of Yahawashi, you fear what he's capable of and what he's going to do, what he said he's going to do. All right, so you start reading the scriptures, you start fearing them, and you start keeping his commandments, his law, statutes, commandments on how to be righteous here on earth. All right, the law, statutes, commandments is everything here on earth. All right, love, all right, life, knowledge, wisdom. All right, everything goes back to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. All right, and you have to have faith in keeping his righteousness, which is the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Because faith without works is dead. Right. Works is, once again, the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. It's how you prove your faith. All right, but let's go into it. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. All right, so faith is the things that are hoped for. We hope by the scriptures, when we read the scriptures, we hope that we're going to receive for salvation by Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. All right, we hope for the kingdom to come that's going to be in righteousness and how Yahawah Shem Yahawashi portrayed it to be according to the scriptures. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be magnificent. We're going to be exalted, the Israelite men. All right, we're going to be exalted. We're going to be rulers. All right, a kingdom of priests. All right, priest goes back to law. All right, teachers of the law. All right, and all Israelite males are going to be a kingdom of priests. All right, kingdom, which means rulership. So all Israelites are going to have governing power and authority. All right, and they're going to be priests because we're going to be given what? The righteousness and the truth of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. That is his law. And all nations are going to come and learn the law by our hand. All right. All right, and the law of how to govern the earth and rule righteously, how to treat your neighbor, how to treat the earth, all right? How to, first and foremost, how to serve and please Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. That's right. All right? For by it, the elders obtained a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. So let's break that down. Now, we understand through faith, when we believe in this word, we understand that the word, when it says framed, it means it's created. All worlds were created by the word, which is Yahawashi, which comes from Yahawah. All right? It says worlds plural. So that's how you know that you have to understand when it's talking about worlds, like there's the animal world, there's the microscopic world. When like if a brother had a child or a daughter, he said that child, that's my world. All right? A world that's in the age. All right? The world that's in earth. There's many worlds. And Yahawah Shem Yahawashi created all worlds. Right. All right? So that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahawah Shem Yahawashi more excellent sacrifice than Cain, all right? By which he obtained witness that he was righteous, all right? Because you know what Abel did? He gave Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. What's considered righteousness to Yahawashi is when you obey what he tells you to do. Right. That's what righteousness is. So when Yahawashi, he can tell you to walk 3 miles, all right? You disobeyed his law and his commandment, and that's considered righteousness, all right? Because you obeyed him. It's obedience into him, all right? And by faith, Abel offered unto Yahawah, more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, because he did what Yahawah told him to do, all right? What the laws were back then, all right? The sons of God, in most contexts and most instances, is talking about the seed line and the bloodline Yahawah was dealing with, which the sons of God are those that the Most High blessed to come into his life, which his righteousness, which ultimately goes back to his law. He breathed into them the breath of life, and they became awake, all right? They became alive, all right? So that means that he gave them instructions on how to live righteously. He gave them laws, statute, commandments on what was pleasing in his eyes. That's what it also means by a son of God, all right? There's 2 types of sons of God. We got the terrestrial. For the most part, that's what the Bible's talking about. The Bible, for the most part, is talking about the terrestrial sons of God, right? All right? And then you got the celestial, which are perfect. All right, they don't go off, they don't sin, they don't fall. All right, there's no such thing as a fallen celestial angel. All right, you got a dark evil angel, celestial. Satan would be one of those. All right, and evil spirits, they would be known as that. But they all do the bidding of Yahawah Yahawashi. All right, and then but the most context is talking about the sons of God, the men that he chose, that seed line that he was dealing with. All right, and then there's what's the other 2 types? There's the sons of God, all right, which is the chosen breed line. There's the sons of man, which is the other nations, typically, all right, the other nations. And then there's the sons of the wicked, all right, yeah, which is known as today will be the bloodline of that will be the Edomites, the so-called white men, according to Malachi, the 1st chapter, all right. And even you can even go to Romans, the 9th chapter. You know, yep. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. All right. You know why Enoch was translated? Translated means he was teleporting. All right. When someone you see that's also another spiritual power brothers will be doing in these times to come. All right. Brothers will be able to teleport. The scripture says translate. It doesn't say teleport, but teleport translates the same thing. You know, you see Dragon Ball Z when you see Kakarot do instant transmission. He just translated it. So yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And Enoch was teleported that he should not see death. Because you know why? Yahawashi was specifically dealing with Enoch. Because Enoch was a righteous man that strived to keep the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawashi. And how does he do that? It starts with faith. You have to believe. If I please the Most High Yahawashi, I will get salvation. He will deal with me. He will work with me. All right? And was not found because Yahawashi had translated him. For before his translation, he had his testimony that he pleased Yahawashi. So Enoch was doing the works of Yahawashi. He was a prophet. He was a first-class prophet. All right? And Yahawashi didn't give Enoch that. Enoch got translated straight to the spiritual realm, which would be the 3rd heaven. Now, we don't know the story yet, you know, going beyond that, according to true biblical scriptures, but we know he got translated. All right? But without faith, it is impossible to please Yahawashi. What is that, brothers? Without faith is what? It's impossible to please him. Because you have to first believe what? It says, for he that cometh to Yahawashi must believe that he is. All right? And that's the key word. Brother want to chime in and want to break, you know, add to it. Go ahead, brother. You seem like you had something to say.
Right. You must believe that he is, right? And that's his name. He is or he exists. Right? So you got to believe on the name of Yahawashi.
Yep.
Right? He give his name right there.
Yep.
Right? That goes to Proverbs 18:10. Right? You say the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous running into it and it's safe. So they'll get delivered.
Yep. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. Why is it impossible? Because if you're not doing what he tells you to do, you're not pleasing him.
That's right.
All right? Faith is it goes hand in hand. You cannot have faith without works. That's right. You can't say you believe. That's what everybody's saying. Everybody's leaning on faith, grace, but you have no works to prove it. Your works show that you have works that go contrary to him. Your works show you are actions. That's what works mean. Your works are your actions. So when you show forth your works, according to Yahawashi, you're showing forth that you're keeping his ways. You're striving. Now, we're all sinners. All right, give me Ecclesiastes 7:20. Give me 2nd Ezra 16 and verse, start off at 66. All right, we're all sinners, all right? The most righteous of us, Yahawashi says, our righteousness is compared to a woman's filthy menstrual rag, man. And that is basically, he's saying the most righteous of us, we're still unclean. All right, because Yahawashi has to clean this up from this polluted land, all right? This place is very polluted, all right? I want you to grab that first.
Okay. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 20. There's not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
Exactly. Read that again and then break it down, bro.
But there's not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. So basically what you're saying is, us as plain man, Jakes, we're all going to go up here at one point in time, man. We're going to have to. It's going to happen. The Lord knows it's going to happen. Why? Because our bodies is uncomfortable, man. We can see everything from, I don't want to say the word, but corn, everything, wickedness, it's in front of our faces. So we have to deal with that. And sometimes it takes over our mind and body, man.
Yeah, exactly. So it says, once again, I want you to read that one more time, then I want to break it down too.
Okay. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 20. But there's not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
Okay, so there's not a just man that upon earth that doeth good. How do you do good? Let's bring that out, all right? Because like I said, once again, you can always go to, all roads go back to commandments.
That's right.
All roads. All like I said, life, knowledge, wisdom, fear. If you're going to find a precept in there that goes back to keep the commandments of Yahawashi. So I'm going to bring that and prove it through the spirit power of Yahawashi through the scriptures, all right? This is the book of Romans, chapter 7th chapter, and in verse 12. And it reads, wherefore the law is holy. So the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good. All right? So there's not a just man. A man that is just strives to keep the commandments of Yahawashi.
Right.
That doeth good and sin and what? I want to stress it.
That's right. But there's not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not.
All right? There's not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sin not. So just, what is it? Keep the commandments. Good, keep the commandments. We strive to be just and good men. You know why? Because we strive to keep the commandments, but we're still sinners.
Right?
We're still sinners. So that's why it's so important to bring this out. Bring that out. 2nd Ezra 16.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 53. Let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned, for fiery coals shall burn upon the head of him that saith, I have not sinned before Yahawah power and his glory.
That's great. Break that out, King.
Right, so you're not supposed to say that you don't sin, right? Because every man on this earth sin in some way, shape, or form. You got a lot of secret sin that you don't know you're doing, right? You think you're sinning, right? You have wicked thoughts, right? So the Most High is saying, don't let a man say he don't sin, because at the end of the day, he does sin, right? And it's going to end up getting you put to death, man.
That's right. So, but see, this is the thing is, although we're proving our faith by our works, you know, anybody can always come up and say, well, y'all do still fall short. You know, you break one commandment, you break them all. And see, people use this as an excuse to keep doing as they please. I want you to bring that out. I want you to give me Psalms 119, 142. All right? So you have to understand, this is the difference. This is the difference between people like that make an excuse to do things according to their, let me bring this out. According to their own will. So Rock 32:17.
Got a minute for the word, brother? Got a minute for the word? You got to repent and keep the commandments in these last days.
That's right.
You're an Israelite.
Ain't for everybody.
Right? The difference between us and people that speak like that, all right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved. He can't be reproved. That's the difference. We strive to be just and good men because we can be reproved. We know we're sinners. And when we fall short and we're getting proved or corrected, we constantly fight that good fight, all right? But finding an excuse according to his will, that's the difference between us and y'all. Y'all find an excuse according to your will to keep on sinning and not to be reproved, not to be corrected, all right? Not to have faith with works. Bring that out.
Book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
All right? Strive for the truth unto death, and the Yahawah will fight for thee. That goes to show that you have to strive. You have to, strive means to put forth an effort.
That's right.
All right? You have to make forth an effort. Yahawashi is those, he's going for those that are trying to please him. All right? That's the night and day between believers and non-believers. Yes, we're sinners just like y'all. All right? And in fact, he says the most righteous of us, we're still compared to filthy rags. So truthfully saying, we're no better besides this one thing, that we make an effort and try. All right? We try. When we fall, we get back up. We repent.
Right.
All right? Bring that up. Because, well, it says strive for the truth unto death, and Yahawashi will fight for you. What's the truth? It's not our own truth. It's not what we think, what we believe in. All right? What's the truth?
Psalms 119 and 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the law is the truth. There is only one truth. There is nobody else's truth. The truth is the law. All things go back to the law. All right? You have no choice. That's why it says in Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony. All right? If they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them. All right? That means there ain't no truth to you. Because the law is the truth. If you're not speaking according to the law, you're in darkness. You're just like the rest of this world. That's why it's so fucked up. All right, let's get back to the lesson, man. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please Yahweh Bashim Shai. For he that cometh to Yahweh Bashim Shai must believe that he is. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. And you prove by believing him, by keeping his law, statutes, commandments, being obedient to him to the best of your ability. In sincerity and truth. That means being sincere and keeping it. You can't come in a false light as a ravenous wolf, a wolf in sheep clothing. A lot of y'all try to do that. Yahweh Shai exposes y'all. Alright? And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Yeah, we're going to get greatly rewarded for what? Striving to keep his ways. Alright? Going to be greatly rewarded. Going to be rulers upon the earth. The meek and the humble. The meek and the humble are those that are obedient. Meek and humble means obedience. You let go of pride. All right? What we think we know, we don't know shit. We don't know a goddamn thing, like the brother says. Reiterate it again. We don't know goddamn nothing. All right? So the manuscript is this book. We go into the book. We learn his ways. All right? We become humble and meek according to what he told us to do. Those are the ones that are going to rule the earth. Because we're doing it according to his will. What's the will of the Most High? Once again, all roads lead to what? All roads lead to what?
The commandments.
The law, statutes, commandments. It tells you what the will of the Most High is. All right, what is that? Psalms 40 and 8?
Psalms 40 and 8.
Yeah. Hebrews 10 and 8? Or is that 10 and 7?
10 and 7.
Yeah, Psalms 40 and 7.
Hebrews 10 and 7.
And Hebrews 10 and 7. All right? No, that's Yahawashi said he is the word. And he comes in the volume of the book. The will is Psalms 40 and 8. Yeah, come on. All praise to Yahweh Shai. All right? So his will, keeping his laws, all right? Everything goes back to obedience, man. All right? And y'all people, y'all say you believe in Yahweh Shai, but you really don't. Because you ultimately prove that you believe in him by doing what he tells you to do. A lot of your brothers lack love towards each other. So that goes to show you your faith is going to always be tested by your works. That's how you should know them, by their works. All right? That's how you ultimately know. You will know that if you're spiritual. Because he that is spiritual judges what? All things. All right? And you become spiritual, be able to judge all things because you know the laws of Yahweh Shai. Right. You know what's right and what's wrong. You know how to go about things. All right? You know how to deal according to righteousness. All right? It says, but by faith Noah, being warned of Yahweh Shai, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. All right? So by faith, Noah pleased Yahweh Shai because he did what he told him to do. He told, hey, Noah, I want you to go prophesy, do this, this, and this, X, Y, and Z, and I want you to do this. And Noah did it. He not only did it, he moved with fear.
Right.
All right? Because he respects Yahweh Shai. All right? You can only love Yahweh Shai first by fearing him, and then it comes to respect, and then you love him.
Right.
Right? And it all goes back to doing what he tells you to do. Right? By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed. Faith is what? Obedience. Once again, keeping the works, being obedient. Obedient is everything in this walk.
That's right.
All right? You have to be obedient. We cannot lean toward our own understanding, man. We don't know a goddamn thing. We don't know shit, man. Because every time we lean to our own understanding, we fuck shit up. All right? It's like you go to fucking Home Depot, you get you a, let's just say you get you a, yeah, you get you some drywall, you get you some kind of, yeah. You go to Home Depot, you get a box that tells you how to build a furniture piece. All right? Yeah. And it comes with the manuscript. You don't know a damn thing, all right? This is your first time. You look at this piece, it comes with the manuscript, which is the instructions on how to build it right. How to do it right. You look at it, and you say, I'm going to do it my own way. You're going to fuck that shit up, bro. That shit's going to get fucked up. Yeah, everyone's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, you fucked it up because you didn't follow the manuscript. All right? You can't lean to your own understanding. That's just what it is, man.
That's right.
You lean to your own. Everybody wants to be the head honcho, and all you do when you become the head honcho and you don't know nothing, all you lead is destruction, man. And anybody that follows you, it's led to destruction. All right? That's why you women don't lead. You're not supposed to lead. Because look at any man that ever follows you women. Destroy. Because you didn't follow the natural order. It goes Yahawah, his son, the man, then woman. All right? A man that doesn't follow the word, what happens to him? Destruction. You don't know what the fuck you doing, man.
It say, Sirach 27:3, it say, when the man, if you don't visibly fear the Lord, his house will be soon overthrown.
Exactly. And pride goes before destruction, man. Pride is when you depart from Yahawashi. All right?
I got the screenshot.
Yeah, go ahead, bring that out, King. Yeah, brothers can chime in, man.
Right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 14.
Bring it out.
Right, and it say, let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. Mm-hmm. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So you don't even know the way. You're not even keeping what you have to do, the law, statutes, and commandments. How can you lead somebody else? Right? You on the pathways of destruction, right? You trying to teach and lead somebody else. You lead them on the same path you're going on. It's death.
Yep.
You gotta be careful, man.
Yep. And if you can't receive that, that means you can't be reproved. That means you are a sinner. And once again, that's the difference between us and y'all. Yeah, we're sinners. We're sinners, but we try. We strive. We make effort. We're sincere. All right? When we fall and when we fuck up, we apologize. I'm sorry. We don't hold on to it. We own up to it. That's how you grow. All right? You grow by admitting to your flaws. You grow by admitting to your wrongs. All right? That's how you grow. You can't just sit up there and be prided up and act like you can't do no wrong. You don't grow like that. You stay at the fucking bottom. That's why a lot of you people, you love staying at the bottom. You like dealing with people at the bottom. A lot of you people don't want to grow. Because to grow, you have to admit to your flaws, you have to admit to your wrongs, and you have to build upon yourself. And that requires effort and work, which y'all don't want to do, which goes back to being fucking lazy, man. You're being slothful. You don't want to put no forth, no effort to build upon yourself. All right? You don't want to strive and grow. All right? You want to stay and be fucking lazy and be weak and don't do a goddamn thing. That's weak, man. That's why you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be destroyed, man. You people love dealing with low vibrancy people, man. Low vibrancy energy. All right? That's why birds of a feather are flock together. That's why all you people come to, everybody goes to their own kind, man. And I'm talking about, what I mean by own kind in this context is those that are like you. So if you're low vibrancy, you're going to deal with low vibrancy people. Yep, that's right. All right? If you see somebody that's trying to strive, it's like a crab in a bucket. You see somebody trying to really make it out, and what you want to do, you want to pull them down because you want them right there with you.
Because you don't want to put in the work, the same work he's putting in.
Exactly. Because you're too fucking lazy and weak, and you gave up. You gave up like a little bitch. So you're going to be destroyed, man. Yahawashi is looking for those that try. He knows we're going to fall. Keep on getting back up, man, because he's going to perfect us. Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. It say, for as was your mind to go astray from Yahawah, so being returned, seeking 10 times more.
Break that out.
And that's a complete number, man. 10 in the Bible represents completion.
Yeah, it goes back to the precept, falling 7 times, get back up.
Yep. So you always, each time you fall, you're supposed to get back up and seek Yahawah's face, man. Right? Ain't nobody saying you get into the truth. That's why when I break this down to certain people, I always say, just because I'm in the truth, and I know the precepts, I know the law, don't mean I don't go the fuck off, man. Right. I go off every day, right? That don't mean that I'm not a just person or a just brother, right? Everybody, that's why we need Yahawashi. If you don't go off, you don't need Yahawashi, right? That's just point is that. So it says for your mind to go astray from the Most High, seeking 10 times more. And then get back up, strive to do better, man.
That's right.
Right? Know you went off that, right? And I'm not saying just because you go off and you repent, it's not going to keep happening. Because plenty brothers then fasted, right? Did they had to do to get these demons off them, and they come right back, right? Yep. So each time you get stronger and stronger and stronger, right? But you got to also acknowledge that you have a problem at the same time. See, you brothers don't even acknowledge that. You go around, walk around, act like you perfect. You don't go through nothing. And then when a brother go off, you want to shame him, put him down, and cast him out. When you going through the same shit, man.
Yep.
So it's a lot of brothers that's hypocrites in Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of brothers is wicked. Those are the ravening wolves too. All right? Those are the ones that appear in sheep clothing. You appear righteous, you bring up laws, but you yourself, like it says, a just man fallen 7 times, but it says that a just and a man that knows to be just and good, he's still a sinner. Y'all act like your shit don't stink. Y'all act like y'all don't sin. That's the difference. Y'all are stuck in pride. Y'all exalt yourselves. You're not a humble and meek to Yahawah Shem Yahshua. You serve and worship yourself. You become an idol to yourself. That's right. It is vanity, It's fucking vanity. Give me 2 Timothy 3rd chapter, verse 1.
I know it's kind of on public, but you got brothers on the streets, man. They waiting for the white man to kiss their fucking boot. They treat their brother right.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
So you treating your brother like shit, but you want the white man, other nations to come serve you when you ain't even doing what you got to do, bro.
Yeah,
you're a hypocrite.
Hypocrisy.
Then Monday come around, you going to clock in for the same motherfucker that make you kiss your boot.
Yep.
So it's just a lot of vanity. Right, so there's a lot of vanity, bro. A lot of vanity going on here, bro.
Yep.
Vainglory, that's what I'm looking for.
Yep, vainglory. Self-worship, man. Yeah. Self-worship, narcissism, these topics that come with narcissism is self-worship. You idolize yourself. All right? And Yahawah Shem Yahshua, the first thing he says in this, bring that out. 2 Timothy 3rd chapter, verse 1.
Book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men should be lovers of their own selves.
What was that? Slow down, bro. Slow down. What was that? Men should be lovers of their own selves. Once again,
shall men be lovers of their own
narcissism,
selves.
idolatry. That's the first thing he says. I'm through the spirit of Yahawah Shem Yahshua, the rest continue. But that's the very first thing he said. He said, men should be lovers of themselves. People serve themselves. They exalt themselves. People want to be followed. They idolize themselves. People think they're the Most High God. That's what that means. In an idolatry, you put yourself as above, and that you can't be reproved. Whatever you say goes, because you make the rules. You can't be refined. You can't be reproved. You can't be corrected, because you're the end all be all, and everybody's moving in that.
Right. What they call it a God complex.
Yeah. God complex, narcissism, all right, self-worship, idolatry, it's all the same shit. All right, continue, brother.
But man should be lovers of their own selves, covetous.
Covetous, all right? You want to slow down, bro? I'm right now. Covetous means you're lustful. There's nothing wrong with being lustful, desirous means there's nothing wrong with that. Right. You have to do it according to the law. That's right. When it says covetous now, that means you're desiring things that don't belong to you, that belongs to somebody else. Or it also goes back to envy. All right, and you desire things that don't belong to you, and you don't want that person to have it, but you desire it for yourself. All right, a lot of people are very covetous, man. People can see light in us brothers through the spirit of Yahawah Shem Yahshua and covet it after you, in which they were on the same level as you. Yep. A lot of even envy us. A lot of the wicked 2/3, they see that, man. All spirits know each other. Because all spirits are part of Yahawashi Shem Yahshua. So these spirits, they be looking at each other and they envy each other, man. They see each other on everything, man. Like that's why it says in the last days, covetousness, Bring out your precept. You're gonna finish
It's the
that.
book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 4. It say, wrath is cruel, and anger is outrageous.
Yep.
But who is able to stand before envy?
Break that down.
That's horrible. That's one of the worst things you can do, man. Right? Envy lies in adultery. Right? You got brothers that want your wives. Right? You can't even do something nice for yourself, right? And I did a video not too long ago on this. Right? Envy is the reason why in the black community we kill each other.
Yeah.
Right? Brother might get a nice car, right? Like you say, his woman, nice house. And nigga, I'm gonna say it how it is. A nigga will say, "Hey, I want that." But I'm not gonna work hard as you did, right? I want to take it from you, right? I don't want you to have it, so they take you out, man. They kill you, they sleep with your women, rob you, right? Just because you had the things they don't have, right? They don't want to get it themselves. They want you to suffer.
And it also goes into premeditated scheming.
Premeditated. That's
scheming. You scheming, plotting. That's what covetousness is. Plotting and scheming on how to get something that I don't belong to.
Don't belong to you, man.
Unlawfully so. So like the brother says, it goes into murder. Extortion is a form of stealing, robbery, all right, murder, all right, false witness, all right, adultery, all matters of breaking laws. That's why envy is so bad. Envy is terrible, man. And not only envy is sometimes hard to spot. That's what makes it so bad too, because it's deceptive. So that same brother that liked what you got, he actually hates it inward, but you can't really see it. You have to look closely at his actions to tell, okay, oh, this brother actually hates me. Right. This bitch actually hates me. A lot of people move in envy, man, but they'll cover up with a smile and act like they for you, but they're not. That's why that precept, bring that your precept again. That's why that precept is so on point, man. Who can stand before envy, man?
It's asking you a question too, man.
That envy ain't no fucking joke, man. Because a lot of people move in envy. They move in envy, man. Another word for that is haters. Yeah. Haters, man. And there's plenty of them.
Plenty of them. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 4. Wrath is cruel, and anger is outrageous. But who is able to stand before envy?
Who's able to stand before envy, man? Ain't no fucking joke. Continue on that precept, bro.
Verse 5.
Is there more on that bone, or are you good?
Yeah, I can bring out verse 5. It said, open rebuke is better than secret.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead.
A man should be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters. Boasters is another. A lot of these words they're gonna repeat. They're synonymous. It really goes into pride. That's right.
All this is really just going to pride. Self-worship. Pride is when you depart from Yahawashi, you serve yourself. You cleave onto yourself, or those that are like-minded of yourself, which is all forms of idolatry. It's pride. All right, you depart from Yahawashi, according to Sirach, the 10th chapter, verse 7 and 12 and 13. All right, boasters. What?
Proud blasphemers.
Proud. Blasphemers, which is liars. All right, go ahead.
Disobedient.
Disobedient
to parents.
To parents. All right, so disobedient to lawful figures. All right, lawful figures should.
Let's also watch
You got a lot of children disobedient to their parents. Their parents rule over you when you're underneath their house. All right, you're everybody's servant to something. All right, and a lot of children, when you're disobedient to your parents, and it's impossible for them to truly correct you, and according to the law, they can grab you, take you upon the judges, and kill your ass.
Bring it out.
Yeah, call all Yahawashi. Right. Let's go to the law.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 20. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious.
Stubborn. That means proud. You're proud. You can't be told nothing. And rebellious. We all know what rebellious is contrary to what's right. You're going to pride. It all goes back to pride, man. Go ahead.
He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all of the men of his city shall stone him with stones that he died. So shall thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
That's right. Because all servants are supposed to fear their masters. Right? Now the child is servant to their parents. Their father and their mother have preeminence over their child. All right. So if you was to strike your parents, you wanted to be put to death. If you don't if your parents they try so no matter how hard they try, they can't correct you, you'll be put to death. All right. So, and it goes back to a man over a woman. Y'all don't bring that out, but it's true. a woman is a servant to her Lord.
That's right.
And if a woman doesn't listen to her Lord, according to the law, she can be beaten. All right, she can get a lot of harsh judgments, man. Let me put it like that. All right. Yeah, you can bring it out, kid. Yeah, let's bring out all things when you don't go lawful.
So you said you smite your parents. So it's Exodus 21:15. He that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
What does the law say?
He that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
He that smiteth his father and his mother shall surely be put to death. Now let's go to the you women to your Lord. Let's see what happened to you.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 21:20. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. All
right. So I'm gonna break it down. All right. So it says, and if a man smite his servant, your woman, your wife is your servant. She's your possession. Our possession is a servant. Y'all gotta go spiritual. Yahawashi, we're his servant. We're considered his wife, which is, in this context, it just means possession. He beats our ass. All right. He beats our ass. He fucks us up due to disobedience. You think he's a hypocrite? Is Yahawashi a hypocrite, brothers? No, he's not a hypocrite. Yo, you ready for that though, bro? I'm not promoting to beat your woman, but like it's in there.
It's in there.
It's in there. The same way you would beat your child. It says it compares women to that other child because they are children. That's why they need to have a hedge of protection to guide them and lead them lawfully. Because if you let a woman go astray, it's going to be death and destruction and chaos and decay. Straight up. That's why she needs a godly man.
That's right.
All right? That's going to put her in order. That's going to check her chaos and her madness. All right?
He said, continue with the godly man. That's all right.
Yeah, Sirach 37:12.
Right.
You can hold that. In fact, bring that out. Hold that because I want you to finish that.
Oh.
All right, you go ahead, grab it then, King. Give me Sirach 37:12. Call all Yahawashi. We go hard in the spirit, man. Laws coming out, precepts going out. Call all Yahawashi.
I got this saying right here, man. And we don't give a damn about your feelings either, man.
Yeah.
Right? This is what the Bible says.
Yeah. Y'all talking about the Quran teach that they got that from the Bible. What do you think they got that from, man? The Bible's, the Quran's nothing but a recitation of our book.
Prophet Muhammad couldn't read or write. So
This is for you Ephesians 5 putting brothers, right? It's always about loving your wife. What about when it's time to correct it? What you gonna do, man?
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Just talk her to death? A woman don't respect. You know how you get a woman to fear and respect you and love you? You got to beat her ass. All right? Now, it's not expedient and wise to do it now because, yeah, now I want 1-800-Cave beats on our ass. Or she calls 1-800 Captain Saberhole, Captain White Knight, Captain Thug nigga, wannabe, right? They have to come over here and check you. You put your hands over there. Nigga, bro, I'm telling you, in the kingdom of heaven, bro, the man's going to have complete preeminence over his household. He decides on how he wants to discipline his children, his servants, all right? We're going to have heathens as servants. What happens when they go and disobey our law? They gonna get fucked up, bro.
What about the woman that's heathen? They gotta serve.
Yeah.
Right. What you gonna do when they go off? We always talking about we gonna be beating they back in and fucking them up. What about the women that they disobey? Are you gonna beat them too? You gotta answer that shit.
Now, blessed are you Israelite women. You ain't gonna have to worry about that because you're gonna automatically obey whatever we say. All right, but to balance that, some brothers gonna want to beat some ass, man. So that's why he gave us the heathen. All right, that's why they ain't gonna have the law, statute, commandments. So we're gonna be able to beat their ass, bro, when they go off.
And it's not towards any brother. They say a brother is beating this woman ass for no reason. That's we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
But you know y'all gonna get emotional and twist words.
Yup.
And get that sort. But if your wife disobeying you, she bucking up against you, you might need to, you know.
Let's put it like this, though. Let's keep it PG-13, all right? Yeah. You can discipline your servant. Your wife is your servant. And I'm going to keep it in a spiritual thing. Once again, all right? Yahawashi is not a hypocrite. We are considered his wife, all right? Wife means possession. When we go off, when we're disobedient, he beats the fuck out of us. Does he not? Does he not?
Look where we at, man.
Look where we at. Does he not? And that's how you show love. It's the same way you do a child. You don't beat your child because you hate him. You beat him for correction because you love him and he didn't obey your will, which is your command, your law. All right? Brothers got a lot more power than you think that you have. You're so used to being in Babylon so long, man.
Yeah.
A woman, I'm telling you, bro, when she goes off, it's not expedient to do now. I'm just saying, according to law, you can beat that bitch, right? When she's acting like a bitch, that means shameless. All right? She's not coming to shamefaced. Shamefaced means what? Humble and contrite. She's supposed to do that to her master. All right? It is what it is. Brother just brought out the law. I'm going to bring it again. I'm going to bring it out. Exodus 21 and 20. This is the law. If you got a problem with it, take it with Yahawashi and Yahawashi.
That's right.
Because I dare you to come in that day, and when that brother has his women, and she goes off, he says, what bitch? And he beats her, and you can go in there and try to intervene. And watch what happens to your ass. You're going to get fucked up or put to death. You don't fuck with another brother's possession, man. That also goes into one of the commandments, man. That shall not desire.
Well, I gotta bring it out.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Exodus 21 and 20 in a Good News translation. If a slave owner takes his stick and beats his slave, whether male or female, and the slave dies on the spot, the slave owner is to be punished.
He'd be punished, but he wouldn't be put to death. You know why? Because it's still his possession. Look, let's go.
But if the slave does not die for a day or two, if the master is not, the master is not to be punished like you. The loss of his property is punishment enough.
Because that's his property, his possession. Right. So I'm gonna break that down. So let's just say you beat that servant. It tells you in the book of Sirach, you can beat your servant to the point that they bleed. All right? So you can beat them so bad, hey, and that's gonna happen to you, long as they don't die. If it says within 2 days. So if they was to die after that, then you don't get punished. But if there was not to die, nothing would happen to you because that is your possession. You punish and discipline your possession. You have the preeminence and the power. Y'all brothers and men, y'all really don't understand how much power a brother. It's a blessing to be born a male, and then even further to be an Israelite man.
That's right.
Because we get all power over all things, man. We get preeminence over all things. The only thing we can't do is we can't lord over brothers. See, y'all got a serious problem with that. You can do that to your women, all right, your children, and the heathen men. You can't do that to your Israelite brother.
That's right.
Y'all got to get out of the mindset of doing it. That's why I say you and your father the devil, because you want to rule over your people with rigor. That's madness. All right. Oh yeah. So we already broke that down. Go back to second
Timothy.
the 2 Timothy 3rd chapter. What? Oh yeah. Go ahead. Bring that out. Yeah. Let's further prove what a wife is. All right. So like once again, you gotta go spiritual with this thing. We ain't talking about no faggotry, right? In this spiritual context. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're going. All right. So in this context, wife just means possession. All right. When Yahawashi calls us his wife or his woman, it just means possession.
Right.
All right, you got that's what it, because that's what a woman is, your possession, and you do with your possession what you seem fit. It is what it is. That's why I always tell you women too, man. Now you Israelite women, man, whether you like it or not, some of y'all hate the fact that you're gonna be put in complete order and submission, because you women know ultimately y'all all going to slavery too.
Right.
Every fucking last one of y'all. Y'all are permanent slaves, forever eternal slaves. There's higher levels of it, but you are. And you're gonna be your Lord and your master. Y'all have more laws than that. The man has 613 laws. You Israelite women, you got those laws on top of what your man tell you to do. Because y'all servants, and that's the punishment for your disobedience. It's through you we all suffer through all this, and through her we all die.
Yep.
All right, what is that? Sirach, the 25th chapter.
Yeah, it's around 25, 21.
Yeah. Yep. And through her we all die. So Yahawashi, he made sure to punish your asses, man. All you women go into permanent slavery, man, forever. All right? Even you Israelite women, you're going to have the better end of the stick, whether you like it or not. Some of y'all hate the fact that you have to be eternally rewired and submissive, you know? But guess what? You know, that might be boring to some brothers, you know? Oh, man, she's perfectly fine. That's good and fine. Man, I want some chaos. Yeah, your brothers, some of you brothers that like that, I'm like that. You're going to get that chaos by having your heathen bitches, bro. You're going to be able to beat them and fuck them up because they going to have to strive to keep the law. All right? That's the balance of it. Yahawashi is balance. All right? And false balance is an abomination, Yahawashi, right, brothers?
Right.
Proverbs 11:1. I'll bring that out.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 20. Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife bringeth a possession.
Bring that out again.
He that getteth a wife bringeth a possession.
So he that getteth the wife gets himself a possession. So when you take women, you own them.
Right.
You own it. And everything they got, you own. All right. That's why even in the law that whatever a woman had, and she like she married and you became that man's wife, everything you had became his. Everything. All right? Because a woman is a man's possession. He tells you that, let's say your husband, you got 3 wives, and you know you guys going through some hard times. He over there working. He commands you, hey, wife 1, wife 2, wife 3, I want you guys to go out there and go get a part-time job. All that money that she brings in, that's his. That's his money. He takes and collects the money. He decides what he wants to do with that money for his household.
That's right.
Of course he's gonna provide for you. It's already in a man's nature to provide for you. You're talking
Right,
about,
yeah.
oh no, you ain't taking my. That man's gonna provide and give you what you want anyway, especially when you're obedient. We love women, man. Especially godly, man. We love our women, man.
Right.
You get, when you're obedient, you get everything. It's the same thing with us, being the wife to Yahawah Yahawashi. When we're obedient, he gives us all our heart's desires and then some. All right? Did you finish that? That was the point, right?
We say a help like it to himself.
Yep, a help like
and
it
a
to
pillow of
himself.
rest. They say with no hedges, they're the possession to spoil you.
Yeah, so without no hedge, without no defense, without a higher power guiding you and leading you, you're going to destroy yourself. That's what they're saying. We need Yahawah Yahawashi, because without him being our hedge, we destroy ourselves. Women need a righteous, godly man. We're going to bring that out, Sirach 37:12. Because a woman needs a godly man, because what? Without a godly man to lead her in righteousness, by him following it, she's going to destroy herself. It's the same thing with a child.
Yep.
That child needs their father and their mother, because if you send them off there without no father head, without no head, they're going to destroy themselves. See, it makes sense.
And I got to make this point, right? Yeah, right. Yahawashi is our head, brothers, right?
Yep,
So what happens when we disobey our head? We get fucked up.
We get fucked up. He beats us, man.
That's the same
Even
thing
killed.
for the women, right? What was Hamashiach doing in the synagogue? He was whipping men. He was literally whipping men in the synagogue.
Yep.
So the same thing for the women, right? If they disobey their head, they get disciplined.
They get disciplined, man.
Y'all gotta stop being so emotional with that, man.
Yeah, y'all do. Believe it or not, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna go hard with it. A woman can never love you if she don't fear you and respect you. You know how you bring fear and respect on a woman? When she goes off, and it has to go there, you gotta beat her ass. Why do you think aggressive men that do beat their woman, for the most part, that woman always goes back to them? Right? A woman knows she knows deep down the Most High wired her. If you know and understand a woman's wiring, you can keep her far longer, even in these times. Why do you think that she always goes back to that man? Because he's the dominant, he's the head, he's showing that masculinity. And she goes and falls behind that dude. No matter how much she bitches, she complains. She gonna go back to him. You think she gonna go back to some simp, weak ass nigga? She gonna break that dude, bro. Laugh and then make a joke out of him.
Yep.
That's what you brothers is. Most of y'all.
Most of y'all are simps.
All simps, man.
All right, y'all are simps, man. You serve and you worship and please her, and then you wonder why the things aren't going well for y'all. All right, a woman's attracted to power, bro, and dominance. Somebody got to be the bitch in the relationship. And a lot of you niggas,
That's
you
what
are.
y'all are, man.
All right. Go ahead and finish that.
Nah, bring that up,
No, bring it
man.
up.
Start a movie.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 3rd chapter, verse 1.
Called blasphemers, disobedient to parents.
So we broke down disobedience to parents. That's basically the hierarchy of a servant and a master. All right.
Unthankful.
Unthankful, unholy. All right, unthankful and unholy. Unthankful means you're not appreciative of anything that's good. Unholy means holy means to be set apart, which is righteous to Yahawah Yahawashi. Everybody, most people are unholy. That goes into ungodliness. All right, you refuse to keep the law, statute, commands of Yahawah Yahawashi. You do your own thing. Go ahead.
Without natural, this verse 3. Without natural affection.
Without natural affection means without natural love. Everything's fake. All right.
There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Everything's fake. You know, everything is forced. It's not natural. It's not real. And there's always something behind it. All right? Without natural affection.
Truce breakers.
Truce breakers. People that break their words. All right? Liar also goes back to a blasphemer.
Yeah.
Blasphemers. You're a liar. You can't keep your word. You can't be trusty. You make a covenant, which is a promise, an oath, which is a promise, and you break it, you're a truce breaker. All right, go ahead.
False accusers,
False accusers are a lie. Once again, liar,
incontinent, fierce despiser of those that are good.
fierce, despisers of those that are good. That's also going into, we all know what fierce is. You just being wrathful for no reason, man. For any little thing, you're just fierce. You just want to go off on somebody. Anger kills a lot of people. You have to go to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawashi first before you go off onto your wrath. It's fierce. And then it says despisers of those are good. Yeah, that also goes back to envy. All right? When you got anything good for yourself or you do good, you got a lot of people hating on you, man. All right, go ahead, finish that. Traitors, yeah, once going, truce breakers. Traitors, you put your faith into somebody, and they what? They deceive you, they turn you, stab you in the back, they break their oath, their promise, you're confide in them, they break it. All right, they're a traitor. And there's a lot of those. That also goes back to envy. Go ahead.
Heady, high-minded.
Heady and high-minded, same thing. Goes back to proud.
Lovers of pleasure.
Lovers of all that's pleasure. A lot of people are stuck on just pleasure. No discipline. You have to have a balance of things. You can't just have pleasure. You'll never grow off of that. All right? There has to be a flame added to you. Flame. What's the saying? No pain, no gain. All right? You can't just live on constant pleasure because you become soft. You become weak. All right? Go ahead.
More than lovers of God.
More than lovers of God, yeah. You do everything, yeah.
That's America.
Yeah, exact opposite. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know we're in exact these times. Everything that brother just brought out, it's happening 24/7.
25/7.
Shit. Go ahead.
That was it. That was that question.
Okay.
So Sirach 37:12 as well.
Yeah. Come on, bring that up.
The book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
So you need to be continuing with a godly man because a godly man knows order. All right.
Right.
All right. You know what? That's something 101. Bring me out Sirach 33 and start off at 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 1.
Give me Sirach 17.
They say, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth Yahawah. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver them. A wise man hateth not the law.
2 and 3 is what I want.
No.
Yep.
A wise man hateth not the law, right? But he that is a hypocrite therein is a ship in a storm. A man of understanding trusteth in the law.
A man of understanding trusteth in the law. All right? And a wise man hateth not the law. All right? And everybody's doing the exact opposite of that.
They hate the law.
All right? The order is law. We need that order. We need that law because that brings forth life. When you go opposite and contrary to that, you get nothing but death and decay. And that's what people want because everybody wants to be 2 Timothy 3rd chapter. Don't know nothing, man. That's crazy, bro. Finish that and then I want you to bring that up.
Sirach 33 and 3 from the top. A man of understanding trusteth in the law.
That's right.
And the law is faithful to him as an oracle.
That's right. So the law is faithful to him as an oracle because it gives you the instruction. And a wise man take heed to instruction. He hated not the law. And it goes back to you servants. Bring that out.
Book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 25. Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Marry thy daughter so that it shall perform a weighty matter. But what?
But forgive her to a man of understanding.
But give her to a man of understanding. Because a man of understanding what? We just brought that on Sirach 33 verse 3. Trusting in the law. That law is a hedge, it's a protection. That goes back to life. It all goes back to life. Yahawashi, you take heed and we get married into Yahawashi because he's our hedge, all right? That's a man of understanding. That's going to lead us into life. All right, you women, you're gonna get married into a man of understanding, a godly man. That is life. That's your hedge. He's gonna keep you from destroying yourself.
And that's serving the Lord.
Yeah, that's serving the Lord. That's serving Yahawashi because that's what we do. Right. We're subjects to Him.
Right.
All right. We can't serve ourselves, not knowing nothing, and you destroy yourself. And anybody that follows you, they get destroyed. You gotta find the blind leading the blind to a ditch, right? That means destruction. The order has to be followed. The natural order that Yahawashi established has to be followed. Men have to follow the word, which follows Yahawah, which comes from Yahawah. And you women have to follow godly men in that order. Anything outside of that, you're flipping the script. All right, you put women above men and men following that, that's chaos and destruction. All right, men that don't follow the word, which Yahawashi, which comes from Yahawah, if they don't follow that, that's chaos and destruction. That's why this place is all fucked up.
That's right.
All right?
Because these women don't want to get married, the men don't want to get married. That's a lot of chaos, man. I gotta say, it's due to the women. Gotta say the men too, they don't follow Yahawah. They all
No, it's ultimately due to the woman, but it comes from the man because the Most High gave men the preeminence. It's like when you say to your son, all right, this brother got a son, right? And he tells his son he's looking after his other siblings.
Yep.
Let's say he got 3 other siblings. He's gonna set him in charge because he sets the son, the oldest son, in charge, and then he's going to take more responsibility if they go off.
Right.
All right,
supposed to be leading.
because he's supposed to be leading. There you go. That's right. That's right. And with that, that concludes the lesson. I want to do.
So we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah by Shem Yahawashi by Shem Rakakadash.
Shalom.
Shalom.